Let's go back to 1964, the height of the Cold War, when atomic paranoia was everywhere and the fear of annihilation seeped into every corner of popular culture. On television, The Outer Limits and Doctor Who were exploring humanity's dark side, while in theaters, secret agents and space monsters ruled the screen. It was an age of imagination mixed with anxiety, when the line between science and science fiction felt razor thin. That's when British director Terence Fisher, the same master who gave Hammer films its gothic soul with Dracula and The Curse of Frankenstein, took a different path. He traded blood and castles for silence and dread, crafting a small but powerful vision of the end of the world. What he delivered was The Earth Dies Screaming, an eerie, understated film that didn't rely on spectacle to chill its audience. It whispered its terror instead of shouting it, and somehow, that made it unforgettable. Let's get into it. Fantasy, sci-fi, horror, rerun zone. The Earth Dies Screaming, 1964. Now, with a title like The Earth Dies Screaming, you'd think the world would end in explosions and panic, right? Well, not in this one. Fisher takes the opposite approach. The apocalypse comes in silence. The movie opens with people dropping dead in cars, trains, and streets. No narration, no explanation, just eerie stillness and the unsettling hum of a world gone wrong. Then, here comes our first survivor. American test pilot Jeff Nolan, played by Willard Parker. He wanders through an empty English village, the only signs of life being overturned vehicles and abandoned luggage. Before long, he meets a handful of other survivors, each a little damaged in their own way. What makes it all work is that The Earth Dies Screaming feels believable. These aren't action heroes. They're scared people trying to hold on to sanity while the world around them falls apart. It's claustrophobic, shot mostly in one small village with tight interiors, giving the whole film that trapped in a fishbowl feel. And then suddenly, the robots arrive. Towering silver-suited figures with blank helmets and slow mechanical movements. They walk the streets like ghostly sentinels, their presence both clunky and terrifying. Behind those masks are alien invaders who've wiped out most of humanity with poison gas and are now turning the dead into remote-controlled puppets. Many sci-fi historians believe The Earth Dies Screaming inspired the creation of the Cybermen in Doctor Who. When the first Cybermen appeared 2 years later, their stiff, robotic gait and emotionless half-human nature looked strikingly similar to Fisher's metallic killers. Even the idea of humanity being converted echoes the reanimation scenes in this film. It's one of those connections that isn't officially confirmed, but it's hard to miss once you see it. Fisher keeps the tension tight. We never see the aliens themselves, only their mechanical servants and the walking dead they control. That choice to show less makes the horror get under your skin. The film's composer, Elizabeth Lutyens, adds an experimental electronic score that sounds more like a nervous breakdown than music, and it fits perfectly. At just over an hour long, this movie wastes no time. Every scene builds on paranoia, who you can trust, what's controlling the bodies outside, and how long until the survivors turn on each other. It's grim, efficient storytelling, the kind that British studios in the 60s did better than anyone. The ending is haunting. No grand finale, no hopeful speech. Just two people heading into the unknown. It's melancholic, unsettling, and somehow beautiful. Looking back, The Earth Dies Screaming might be one of the most influential low-budget sci-fi films of its decade. It laid the groundwork for other post-apocalyptic tales, like Night of the Living Dead. Not bad for a black and white B-movie shot in a week and just 62 minutes long. So if you're in the mood for something short, eerie, and deeply atmospheric, check this one out. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you're into B-movie apocalyptic sci-fi movies, it's at least worth 62 minutes of your time. Just turn off the lights and remember, when the Earth dies screaming, Sometimes the scariest sound is no sound at all. This is Rich from Rerun Zone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and good night.